Many learners feel nervous, fearing judgment or embarrassment. But here's the truth. Every fluent English speaker once started as a beginner. So, what's stopping your progress? Excuses, low confidence, or not knowing how to begin? Let's uncover real reasons that hold people back and find practical ways to reach fluency. Why is English fluency so important? Speaking English well isn't easy, but it's one of the most valuable skills you can build. Mastering it opens the door to better jobs, international travel, and meaningful conversations with people across the world, both personally and professionally. Thankfully, learning English today is easier than ever. With mobile apps, online lessons, study groups, and digital tools, you can practice anytime and anywhere. Still, many learners lose motivation or struggle with consistency. Let's look at common excuses that block progress and how to overcome them for your studies, career, and daily life. 1. You don't apply English to real life situations. Learning English isn't only about memorizing words, phrases, or grammar rules. It's about using them. Many learners focus on textbooks or exercises, but forget to practice applying what they've learned in real life. Reading and studying are important, but they're only part of learning. To master English, use it actively every day. Speak, write, listen, and think in English. If you learn new words, don't just note them down. Use them naturally in conversation. Try adding new words to your daily talk. If you're learning how to order food, imagine being in a restaurant and say the phrases aloud. You can also role-play with a friend or partner. The more you use English in real situations, the more natural it feels. A great way to build vocabulary is keeping a personal dictionary or notebook for new words and phrases. But writing them down isn't enough. You need to use them in real sentences. For example, if you learn delicious, use it to describe your favorite meal. If you've learned how are you, use it when greeting people. This active use strengthens memory and recall. Another great method is immersion. Watch English shows with subtitles, repeat short dialogues, and focus on meaning while listening and speaking. Listen to English songs and notice the lyrics. When you're outside, try thinking in English. Describe what you see, hear, or feel with what you know. For instance, if you're at the park, think, "The trees are green," or "The children are playing." Don't be afraid of mistakes. They're a natural part of learning and help you see where to improve. The more you use English in daily life, the more confident and fluent you'll become. The goal isn't to just know English, it's to use it every day. So, take every chance to speak, write, and think in English. It's the best way to turn learning into real skill. 2. You don't spend enough time. One of the biggest challenges in learning English, or any skill, is finding enough time to practice. It's easy to say, "I don't have time," and use it as an excuse to delay progress. But learning English doesn't require long hours. With the right method, small daily efforts create big results. Technology now makes English learning easier than ever before. You don't need expensive courses or in-person classes anymore. There are endless free online tools and mobile apps to learn English from home at your own pace. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced learner, there's something for everyone. For example, apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Memrise offer short, daily lessons you can finish in minutes. Online platforms like YouTube feature hundreds of English learning channels covering everything from basic words to advanced grammar. You can also read newspapers, books, or listen to podcasts. Reading a short English article daily or listening to a podcast on your commute helps build vocabulary, comprehension, and pronunciation. The key is to fit English naturally into your routine. Instead of scrolling social media, read an English news post or watch a short educational video. It's important to set aside 20-30 minutes each day for focused English study. You don't need to sit for a full half hour split it into smaller sessions. For example, learn vocabulary for 10 minutes in the morning, listen to a podcast at lunch, and review grammar in the evening. The goal is to make your learning time intentional and effective. Simply studying without focus won't bring results. Consistency matters more than time spent. Even 20 minutes a day, practiced regularly, builds strong habits, steady progress, and real improvement in your English. Over time, small daily efforts add up. You'll improve faster than expected. So instead of saying, "I don't have time," ask, "How can I make time?" With so many learning tools available, there's no excuse not to start today. 3. You lack a good plan to learn English. Without a clear plan, it's easy to feel lost, unmotivated, or stuck. A strong plan works like a roadmap to fluency. First, assess your English level. Are you a beginner, intermediate, or advanced learner? Knowing where you are helps you find which areas need the most work. If speaking is difficult, plan daily practice with a partner or tutor. If writing is weak, write short essays or journals and ask for feedback. Struggling with grammar? Spend time studying rules and doing exercises. Focus on one skill at a time and build from there. The key is to spot your weak points and improve them step by step. Don't hesitate to seek help from tutors, coaches, or online lessons. They can offer structure and clear guidance. If speaking is hard, try shadowing or repeating real-life English phrases for practice. Good guidance speeds up progress and keeps you on track. Be consistent. Break learning into small tasks like learning 10 new words, practicing pronunciation for 15 minutes, or finishing a grammar quiz. Track your results often and adjust your plan to improve faster. With a clear, personalized plan and the right support, you'll see steady improvement and greater confidence in your English. 4. You rely on your native language. Depending too much on your first language slows your English progress. Constantly translating makes fluency harder to reach. Fluency means speaking, thinking, and responding in English naturally, without hesitation or translation. To achieve this, immerse yourself fully in English and reduce reliance on your native tongue. A common mistake is translating word for word from your language into English. But languages don't follow the same grammar or rhythm. English structure differs from many languages, and some idioms don't translate directly. If you try forcing your native grammar into English, your sentences may sound awkward or incorrect. Learn English as its own system. Focus on English's own logic and patterns. To break translation habits, think in English as often as you can. Start simple. What will I eat for lunch? Or, I need to go to the store. As you keep going, add more complex thoughts and build natural fluency step by step. This habit helps you internalize the language and speak more smoothly without translating. Another strong tip is to surround yourself with English. Listen to songs, watch movies or shows, and read articles or blogs. The more you engage, the more natural it will feel. You'll soon start noticing common phrases, sentence patterns, and useful words. Practice is the foundation of fluency. The more you use English, the more confident and relaxed you'll be. Speak with friends, partners, or even to yourself. Real practice builds comfort. Write in English, often keep a journal, send short messages, or write simple stories. Don't fear mistakes. Each one brings you closer to fluency. Learning takes time and effort, so stay patient and consistent. Immerse yourself daily and let English become your habit. Over time, you'll depend less on your native language and think more naturally in English. With steady practice, your fluency will grow faster than you expect. So, take the leap, embrace English, and let go of your native language crutch to unlock your full potential. 5. You're afraid of making mistakes. Fear of mistakes is one of the biggest barriers to learning English. It's normal to feel nervous or embarrassed, but letting that fear stop you only slows progress. Every mistake is a lesson that helps you grow and improve. Think about it. When you learned your first language, you made many errors before speaking well. Over time, practice and correction made you fluent. The same goes for English. The more you speak, the more confident and natural you'll become. Keep practicing fearlessly. So, instead of fearing mistakes, welcome them as steps toward fluency. To overcome this fear, start by speaking with people who make you feel relaxed, like friends or other English learners. They'll understand your struggles and won't judge you for making small errors. Begin with short, simple sentences about daily topics, what you did today, your favorite meal, or a hobby you enjoy. These talks don't need to be perfect. They help you express yourself freely. Another helpful way to gain confidence is by talking to yourself in English. It might feel odd at first, but it's an excellent way to practice without pressure. Describe what you're doing as you go. I'm making breakfast. I'm walking to the store. I'm reading a book. You can also practice short self-introductions or share your thoughts aloud. This method helps you feel comfortable forming sentences and thinking directly in English. Remember, everyone makes mistakes when learning, even native speakers. The secret is to keep practicing. Over time, your confidence grows, and communication becomes easier. The more you speak, the better you'll get. 6. You're not consistent in studying. Consistency is the key to success when learning a language. Studying hard for a few days, then stopping, won't work. Language learning takes steady practice and daily exposure to progress. Without consistency, you'll forget what you learned and lose momentum. Think of it like exercise. Working out once a week won't give results like daily effort. The same goes for English. Small, regular practice is more effective than rare, long study sessions. One big challenge for learners is keeping motivation. It can fade, and some days you'll feel less inspired. But consistency isn't about motivation, it's about habit. Build a schedule and stick to it even when you don't feel like studying. That's how fluency forms. For example, set a daily study time, 15 minutes in the morning or 30 inches the evening. Treat it like an appointment you can't skip. Over time, this routine becomes part of your day. Stay consistent by using English naturally in your daily life and small activities. Practice with grammar drills, vocabulary games, or listening every day. Speak as often as you can, even just a few lines. Describe your day, chat with a friend, or talk while doing chores. The more you use English, the more natural it feels, like second nature. To stay consistent, set small, realistic goals. Instead of aiming to be fluent, break it down, learn 10 new words, master one grammar rule, or have a short 5-minute talk. Celebrate small wins. They keep you motivated and show you're making progress daily. This motivation reminds you that you're improving step by step. Finally, make English fun. Watch shows you enjoy, listen to podcasts you love, or read books that inspire you. When learning feels enjoyable, Staying consistent becomes much easier and more natural. Remember, consistency is about progress, not perfection. Even on tired days, doing a little is better than doing nothing. Small, steady practice adds up over time, bringing real improvement. So keep going, keep learning, and never give up on your English journey.